Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games, and today we're going to be doing the Cell Tower as the bonus game. We're actually going to be doing, as of this recording, the previous one, which was suggested by Finland. So you can always go back in the archive and do the same one as me. It's going to be, here, let me just pull it up here. It's going to be number 387. So whenever you're watching this, you can try 387 first if you want to try it first. But yeah, let's get started. I start with tower when we do cell tower. Well, neither of them are OER words, that's for sure. Let's try crimp. Put that R second. Well, that was helpful in an unexpected way. But I'm not picky about it. No, okay. Interesting. Well, let's not panic. I think we can still solve this. Yes. All right, that got the A in the N, so it's probably R-A-N. That just seems right. But what would it end with if it was R-A-N? I don't think it can be. I think it might be something, is brawn a word? No, it's W-N, that's the word. Same with brawl. Oh, we need the N though. Brand works. There we go. R-A-N. Okay, so grand is what's left. Okay. Grand panic. Sounds about right. Let's do the Quordle. We'll start with grand and panic. Okay. I'll save the top left for later because I'm not going to get much info if I get it wrong, and I think there's multiple answers still. So this bottom left is interesting. I think the C is forced to be first. I don't think the C can go anywhere else. Crowd is definitely possible. It may be the only answer left. I'm going to gamble for that. Yes, okay, good. Now, I think this starts with, sorry, it's not starts. I think this ends with O-W-N on the bottom right. Like brown, but blown would work. Flown? Flown or blown? Okay, well, let's think about the top right. Might be a CK word ending in CK, or even CKY. Like, oh, I can't use the A, though. Bucky? If I guess Bucky, Bucky's not accepted. I was gonna say Bucky would help with blown versus flown. Becky? No, it's a name. Stuck. Stuck is great. The S and the T. It doesn't help with blown versus flown, but I think it's some really good letters. Wow. Okay. Well, we have the S. Grass. It can't be grasp, so I think it must be grass. Yes. Well, oh, shown. There we go. Nice. Well, we have an H. Does it end in CH? What can we even do? Is it like ECH or, ooh, actually I saw belch. Yes, it was belch. Okay, pretty good solve. Pretty good solve. I had 2 guesses left. Very nice. All right, let's do the cell tower. This is again cell tower 387, which was specifically Finland said was more interesting than usual. So this G. It either goes GR or it does something like gyro. I mean, gyro on its own is a word, I guess. I don't think it can continue from gyro, so it might be gyro, but it could also be like GR, and then it couldn't do another R, so it'd go E. I don't think grev is anything, so greet is also possible, but then this YROV doesn't seem to do anything. So I'm wondering about gyro, but I don't like locking in, oops. I don't like locking in 4-letter words unless we have the surrounding stuff that lets us know that that's correct. But if this was gyro, what would this R do? It would be RE revamp. I can't do revamp. Okay, I thought it might be revamp. Not like revenue or anything. All right, maybe that's not helpful. What's this V doing? I'm really not sure. I need to find somewhere to break in. How about this X? Or this X? Okay, so mixes or mixed? Mixed can't be remixed, right? Or anything like that. So mixed and sand looks good, or sands. Extend. Okay, this seems like a good place to break in. And what's all this doing? Ooh, this is not good. I don't see how this makes a word. Unless something ends in AR, and then as something ends in RD. Like gear is a word, but then RD is by itself. This might not be right. Okay. Let's think about this. Extend just looks so right, but is there like, there's gear here, but this RD is no good if we do extend. Well, yeah, I don't even have anything I can like lock in. I don't like mixes. Do I like mixes? No. I mean, there's Dean, I guess. Does it accept Dean as a word? It sure does. But then this D can't do anything. So I do think it's sand or sands with mixed. That seems like it has to be. And then we have this X here that we need to do something with. Okay, let's look at this again. Extend. Vans is a word. Again, the 4-letter words are always suspicious, though. We have just trust. We're straight down here, or even trusts. Poo. Poos. I don't know what to do with this. Something's wrong. Cheer, maybe? Does that... Ah, we have regard and cheer. Okay, I'm going to lock that in. Okay, let's lock that in. So we can lock in regard. No, that's not how that went, is it? We can lock in cheer. But let's be careful here. Mixed. We'll lock in mixed. And we'll lock in regard and cheer. Now, is there anything like cheer? We're going to do, we'll do extend first. Extend. Extended? No, but then we just have san. Okay, I think it is just extend. Ooh. I'm a little concerned, though, that extended is possible. But extended, you can't do 3-letter words. All right, I'll just do extend. Sand. Surely we'll have a word over here. I may have just locked in something wrong, but we'll do cheer here as well. I don't think cheer can be prefixed. All right. And I don't know if it's sand or sands, so I'm not going to lock that in yet. Okay, so what does that mean for like gyro? Gyro fits pretty well in there. Oh, I really wish revamp was there. It's not. Viact, clearly. What's this all doing? I'm not going to lock in gyro because I still don't. I'm not sure about up there. Let's look at like what this opens up. So if I do sand or sands, what are we doing here? Nem. Or this V feels like it's the start of a word, because look, it would need the S before it. Vans is a word. So is suds. But not sure about that. Well, we had trusts right straight down here, but then we get this like ceste or except hose. The garden utensil, of course. If I did trusts and hose, does that put me in a corner here? We have pots. This is really not looking good, is it? We have vans. We have dare. There's no words here. Deemger. I mean, seize is a word, right? Seize and sand. Pots, trusts, hose. I mean, it could just be trust. Does that help? Vaders, Darth of the Darth kind. This is not looking good. NEM. What would I have done wrong over here? This is definitely a hard one. If I did gyro. What if I did greet instead of gyro? No, this doesn't make a word. We gotta take this corner, don't we? There's rove. But then I'd have, oh, gray and rove? Does that work? So we've got gray and we've got rove. Both are words. What's the V doing? Wagon. Them. Them. All right, I see input over here, which looks promising, or inputs, because inputs lets us do trusts straight down there. Does that help figure this stuff out? And we've got gray and rove over here. Vague. Okay. That's looking correct. What's this doing? Oh no, it's teacher, isn't it? Look at this. Teacher. I think that's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remove this, and we're gonna make this teacher. Okay, so I do think that gray and rove are correct. I may regret this, but I need to lock these in so I can see it. Gray and rove, and then we've got inputs. I don't know if it's input or inputs. I'm not going to lock that in yet. But we've got vague, which I do want to lock in. Okay. So what's this doing? It's remove, isn't it? Remove and select. All right. And then whom. Wow. And then input or inputs. Okay, so I don't know if I need that S for input or not. So I can't lock that in yet, but we know that that's there. What's this doing? KEP is almost forced, right? Kept. Kept is a word. Fits nicely in there. I'm just going to start locking stuff in. As long as it seems good. Chose. We can't do that because it isolates that O. I don't think choser is not a word. Choses isn't a word. So I think this would just be chosen. We'd have input. Oh, but then trusts is broken. We're running into this bottom corner where I'm not sure what to do. Because if I do chose like this, what's this O doing? It has to be part of like O trust. Maybe it's not chose then? So if I do input, I think this S wants to be part of input. And then I did trust or trusts. We'd have choose. Okay, that works fine. So we're going to do inputs and we're going to do choose. Chooses? Ooh, maybe. So I'm not sure. And then trust or trusts. I'm not sure. But let's fill all of this and see if this helps. Because I don't think this S is going to be used by a V. So I think it must be part of chooses. Okay, I think that's safe then. Unless we wanted to start a word with S, but then that isolates the V. Okay, so let's do that. I still don't know if trust or trusts is the word though. Oh yeah, and we had vans here. I don't know if anything other than vans would make sense. Vaders. It uses this N, which I think is important, but it is mixes. It's mixes and demands. Shoot. Mixes and demand. Is it demands or C's? I'm not sure. Or demands, yeah, because this could be C's down the bottom. So if we did demand and vans and trust or trusts. Degrees. Okay. So we've got demands. We've got degrees, vans, and trusts. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Not quite a straight line today. At least I didn't have to use a hint. Wow, I know going up means you made a mistake. So I think the very first thing I logged in was a mistake. But then like, did I go? This path doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know what this square means. Anyway, cool. Yeah, that was a tough one. There was a lot of confusion up here, a lot of confusion down here. I think the confusion was because I thought it would be mixed and sand or sands, not mixes and demands, which works really well actually. Yeah, the X's were key to break in though, for sure. That was a good idea. Even though locking in mixed, I think was the first thing I did and it was wrong. It was only kind of wrong. All right, let's move on to the polygonal. This is interesting. So these repeat and these repeat. Make sure we're on Hexpert. We're not. To me, it feels most natural to do that. E's and S's. I could put an N here, NS. But what would this be? Baroness? Oh. Apparently it accepts that. Oh, so that was all correct. The E and the S were all correct. There's just something else that does this. Less, maybe? Nameless? Nope, can't be nameless. Mateless? Accepted it. All right, who knew about the ALS trap? Cakeless. I hate being cakeless. When you don't have any cake. Wakeless. When you're asleep, you're wakeless. It accepted it. Wow, this is very trappy. Hopefully there's not too many more words. Careless would have been a very good guess. I should have done careless first. I can't do it now. There's no R. Pageless? You can have a pageless document. Hey, it doesn't even accept pageless. I've seen pageless before. It's like in Google Docs, you can switch to pageless. Faceless. There we go. Wow. Having no face, indeed. 20 ordinary words. Boneless, careless, cuteness, faceless, farewell. Okay. Lots of lesses, lots of nesses. Megawatt. Oh, megawatt is so fun. It would have been wrong, but yeah. So my instinct about ending in EESS was very correct. Cool. The less ending. Okay. Let's do the mini. I'm gonna do sinus. All right. Can't do minim. Okay, well, could never have done minim, but how about libel? Nope. Did we have libel recently? Maybe not this game. What is this going to be? I'm thinking about D's right now. But what I was thinking is I can't put an E here, so I wouldn't know what to do. I'm running out of good letters to start and end with. How about R? Again, it can't be ER. It could be IR or OR. Rigor. Darn, I thought that was it. It was so good. Can it be a D? Digad? W? It would have to be Wigaw. Don't think so. P? I mean, is there a world where this is anything other than A? I guess it could be a Y, but I don't really see that. And so I think it's going to be an A, and I just need to figure out which letter goes here. Ziggas. Ziggas. Exigax. Exigax? No. Sigak. Vigav. Migam. Digad. I don't know if this is it. But what else goes after that G? Clearly it's with a J. No, I don't. It's not an A, which is weird. Is it a Y? Why does Z feel so nice there? I just like Zig. Like Zig and Zag. This is like, none of these look like words at all. So what letter goes here? Could we be like an A here? Like, just to make sure, we've tested, we can do an A, but we've tested E, O, and U, and the I is only here because of the pattern. What was an H? Does that make any sense? Oh, it's an I. It's tight. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, lots of words. With I second, though, like, I can't really filter this for that, but not a lot of them have I second. I think I was down to very few common words. All right. Yeah, I just wasn't thinking about the ite trap. I should have, but I wasn't. As soon as I got that G, I should have thought of the ite trap, but I was thinking of the G being pronounced, obviously. You were there with me. all right, let's do the symbol. Start with blaze. Interesting result. So I'm going to assume that blue is yellow, and we're going to put AE there. And we're going to do an AER word. What's like a really good, like raider? All right, it's ARER. Is there anything other than rare? No, it can't be rarer. Oh, is it pairer today? It might be. It is. Pairer in 3. Revenge on Pairer. That's really funny. Of course, with symbol clues, sometimes the traps aren't as hard. It's interesting. Symbol clues are more powerful if you guess them correctly. I'm pretty sure about that. I don't know if I can prove that, but the way yellows work, I think, is more powerful in Symbol than in Wordle. What do you guys think? I think it's true. Let's do Fusele. It's really late in the day, but I did look, and I'm pretty sure 123 was what I did in the previous video. So we're doing 124 here. When you're watching this, it's going to almost certainly be 125. And there's not an archive, so you'd probably have to mess with your clock or something. So maybe just follow along with me, or maybe you do the Fusele every day anyway, and this is yesterday's solve. But anyway, Fusele switches over at midnight UTC, so it's really, if I do a late video, then it might have switched over already. Anyway, we're going to start with pairer for some reason. Okay. Nothing. So that's all gray. So that's probably the best result you can get from these clues. Maybe not, but we have to start with a vowel, and we know there's no A or E. On what? Need another vowel. How about unify? Unify is good. Nothing from unify. All right, it doesn't really matter what I guess here. I only get 2 of the letters. I'm thinking about testing if there's more than one O. So if we do sooty, then that'll test if more. I might as well guess a word that it could be if it was double O there, though. Just in case I get really lucky and that's the answer. I do want to do double O there. I want to know if there's 2 O's. Sooth. There are 2 O's, so yeah, that was worth it. And we placed one of them. So I'm thinking the second O is probably here. So we could do ST again. How about stool? Nice, the S was correct. And the O. Is it SH? Oh, it could be SC and then scoot. Oh, I have to do a backwards clue here. Well, I might as well do a word that uses the T and the C. Should I just do catch backwards? Let's do match backwards. See if I can do this. There we go. Oh. It's shoot. Good thing I did the H there. Nice. So scoot would have been correct anyway, and I would have gotten the same number. All right, one more. All right, so we're gonna start with shoot. Nothing. Okay. Now I'll have to do vowels here. How about gimmick? That's too short. Gimmicker, gimmicked. I don't even know if that, no, okay, maybe not. I'm trying to avoid grays is what I'm doing, and it's being annoying. Why wouldn't that be clergy? Because Y is a vowel. It doesn't want me to do a vowel. It considers Y a vowel all the time. Clergen. Clergem. Clerked. Clerked works. All right. Hey, got a lot of letters from it at least. So I think it's RCK is almost certainly what this is. So we might as well just guess brick. It is RCK. Oh, okay. So I could go for it, I guess. This middle letter. Is it like frack or something? It's not. Crack. Nope, we know it doesn't start with C, actually. Rack? It was rack. Nice. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry it's super late, but weekends happen, and I have to do late videos sometimes. I'm sure you understand. But yeah, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.